Hello Spartans, and welcome back to another episode of Spartan Spotlight, a production of Aurora University Spartan Media. I'm Jeff Woods. It is that time of year again for Aurora's favorite season, basketball season. Today we have someone that has been a part of the men's basketball program for a while now. He is one of many players that have been under the wing of recently retired head coach James Lancaster, and now under the wing of the head coach Lance Robinson. Please help me welcome senior guard Jordan Lagrone. Thank you for coming in today, Jordan. To start with a common question of a lot of athletes get, how long have you been playing basketball?
I've been playing basketball out of my 24 years of life, I'd say 20 of the 24.
What made you fall in love with the game?
Just from an early age, just the passion of a team sport. You know, it's nothing like, you know, being part of a team and winning. So just winning is what really got me addicted to the game. Mm-hmm.
And why did you choose Aurora?
I chose Aurora for multiple reasons. One, just the legacy of the basketball program here, multiple conference championships, multiple NCAA tournament appearances. Also, it's quite a ways from me from home, so it's a change of scenery, which I thought was well needed.
Mm-hmm. Let's get into more of the basketball side of it. And how would you describe the team dynamic last year when James Lancaster was your head coach?
Difference between last year and this year, I think last year all of us didn't know it was Coach Lancaster's last year, so we kind of took him for granted, but we didn't really cherish the moments that we had with Coach, whereas this year, even though it's Coach Robinson's first year, we're just tackling everything like full bore. So the sense of urgency, I feel, is more there this year than last year.
So we know Lance Robinson was the assistant coach last year. How does it feel to have him as the head coach now?
I think Coach Robinson is probably the best thing that could have happened to our program. Coach Robinson is probably one of the reasons I'm a graduate of Aurora Spartan. He's just one of the most down-to-earth guys, probably the most intuitive coaches I've ever played for. Just nothing but positive things to say about Coach.
And do you find any similarities between Lancaster and Robinson's coaching styles?
A few similarities. I think Coach Robinson picked up on a couple of Coach Lancaster's tendencies, but I think the way they approach the game is different. Coach Lancaster is more of a motivator guy to get you going, where Coach Robinson more of the X and the O's, more of a strategy guy.
Mm-hmm. And we heard that your practice jerseys say process to 225. What's the meaning behind that?
For those that don't know, our conference championship game is on February 26th. So in order to make the conference championship game, we want to still be practicing on February 25th, which is 225. And in order to reach those goals, this is a process. It's one day at a time. We can't take anything for granted. So every day we just take steps to achieve our process, so we will still be practicing on 225.
As a sport, team chemistry is huge, so what's the relationship between you and your teammates?
I think the gang, we're just a big family. Everybody gets along. There's no egos, all different. Everybody hangs out with each other. Everybody gets along. I have a brother on the team who is a brother to everybody else on the team, too. It's just a big family.
Thank you again so much for coming on. And that's all the time we have today. I wanted to thank Jordan again for joining us. And join us again next time on Spartan Spotlight when we meet with more AU athletes.